What's the 411? What's the 411? What's the 411? Thinking about catching bodies, it changed my life.
Later on.
411? What's the
411.
I thought the streets was ill.
Go, drop a
until I
line,
shot that gun.
Mr. Weeps.
Okay. Welcome to the program, 411. Why have we got that on the back of it? I want the red. That's what I want.
That's gold.
We've got to redo it now. We've got to redo it.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. It's teething issues, you know. It's nice. People look at it.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely, mate.
411. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So this is the name of the program. My name's Andrew Weavy and Tahiwi.
Tahiwi McGee,
Jake Borg, of course.
Jake Bald.
Ray Quintana.
We were supposed to say our last names. I said my last name. And
Yeah,
Did you?
that's- yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Said it to Himu McBeef.
And we got Kmart and we got Jake Bald.
Jake Bold. Let's go.
Jake, you're looking good.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Are you fit, or because you're saying before that your cardio's not up to
Car-
scratch?
Cardio-
Strong, not fit.
Yeah.
Strong, not fit.
Strong.
That's the word. So I train
Not
a
strong
lot.
and not fit.
He's jealous.
He's a hard taskmaster. He used to make when we first met. He used to make fun of Tahiwi because of his
Yeah, because Tahiri thinks he can fight.
I was pretty good. I wouldn't say I was the best, but I definitely wasn't the worst.
Yeah. Well, you can fucking get listings like fucking.
That's the goal,
So
mate.
he's a fighter.
So yeah. So this is the program 411. I'm sure you're all wondering why we're going to call it 411 because it's a wealth of information. It's giving out information. In the 80s in America, instead of calling 911, you used to call 411 for information. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
Interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So and now they actually guess where I first heard it. This not from myself. I heard it from guess who? The realtors.
no.
Actually, yeah, she used to say it a lot.
The 411.
1-1. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
So-
Shout out wherever you
Shout
are,
out.
jail, wherever.
Let's check it out.
We've on this program. Actually,
Daniel's best friend.
Let's check it out.
Oh yeah. So Daniel's known as well. We've all
We've
had
all
the pleasure
come
of-
in contact.
We've all had the pleasure of meeting.
Great person.
Badass real estate agent.
Did you say
Wow.
meeting or eating just then?
Oh, God.
Someone say food? No.
Oh, come on.
So that's where we all actually originally met from.
Yeah.
But that's,
Circles.
that's the name of the program 411. So realtors use it a lot, like giving out information because they give out information.
Yeah. I remember to say, yeah, this is the 411 on real estate.
Yeah. She was very good at that.
Who designed the logo?
None other than our
mate.
producer,
Shout out.
Daniel Hanna. Yeah,
Well,
he's amazing.
Took me all of 5 minutes. It's pretty good, huh?
Oh, we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
it's
bro,
a-
we get it.
Yeah.
Feel the
Yeah,
minute.
we need the design
That'll
done
take
shortly,
me
bro.
like 5
We
weeks.
need a what?
We need the design done shortly, actually. Do we have a logo?
do.
Do we have a logo?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it back.
It actually took me less than 5 minutes. I use AI.
Yeah. So
And the light bar as well. Mad red scene. I liked it, eh?
you like it, eh? And it doesn't look like a porno setting, does it at all?
No, not at all.
No.
Unfortunately.
So
not.
who's going to be the host?
Well, I'm
Is
going
you
to be the
Andrew?
host. I don't know. why
Andrew's the
Daniel
host.
Chose me
Andrew's definitely the host.
Nice. Can you tell everyone a little bit about the host, Andrew?
about myself.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that would be a good start. So my name is Andrew.
What's
Weavy,
that Ford thing? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Is it Ford?
Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams.
All right,
But
what's that?
You don't have to
regarding?
do that.
No, tell me what it is.
So
You
like
got an hour to kill. So
it's
tell me what it is.
it's a framework that is the easiest thing to extract out of someone, so you can know as much as you can about them. You just follow FORD, FOR, and then D, and it means family. Tell us about your family. Occupation. Tell me about your previous work or what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Recreation. What do you like to do outside of work, and what are your dreams?
All right. So I'm a bit slow, so guide me through it. We'll start from the beginning. But would you like to be the host, seeing that you explained that?
No, you're the host.
All right. So
So
guide me about my family.
Tell me a little bit about
Yeah,
your family.
So I'm a Lebanese background. I've got 4 siblings. Robert, Doris, Nancy, and Yvonne.
You nearly forgot your sister's name again.
No, because I was going to start from the top, and now they're going to kill me because I usually start off with Doris. And she's there all
Best
the
to worst.
Oh wow!
And you have beautiful kids as well.
Yeah, I got two beautiful. I forgot
What's
totally
their names?
about them.
What's their names?
Sophie and Stefan, but I totally forgot about them because they're away at the moment in Dubai. It's
Yep.
been so good.
Yeah, wow.
And my wife, I've got a wife.
Do you have any-
I've got a wife,
do you
Fiona.
have a niece or anything? No.
Oh, that's a cheap dig on the program. That is wow.
We're live, mate.
Shout
We're
out.
live.
cut that
No, I
out.
hope
Anyway.
she doesn't watch this now. Now I can't.
No, you can cut
send
that
it.
out, Daniel. You can cut that out.
Can you put my
There is no cutting of anything.
There's no cutting. We're going and seeing where this takes us. So watch your mouth.
Yeah.
So yeah, family. Got a wife, Fiona. She's from Ukraine. They're in Dubai at the moment. So I've been living with my mum and dad for the last couple of weeks, and
Do they
looking after
live
them.
there or they just?
No, in Dubai. No,
Okay.
no, I'm not divorced. I'm with them.
They're just on holiday.
Yeah, they're on holiday.
Relax, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I look after my mum and dad. Father's going through a bit of a hard time, dementia and a bit of cancer, and so I've been looking after him, and yeah, so bit of a tough time, but it's all right. We all go through it, don't we?
That's right. Tough time.
Yeah. So family, what was the next one?
What did you what's your occupation?
So I've been a realtor my whole life. Real estate, and then this is my place, the podcast.
Nice.
So I was a realtor to this. I don't know how. Oh, well, I do know how. Thanks to the producer Dan, we got into this because I would not have the faintest idea about podcasts. I don't listen to podcasts. So is a podcast? Excuse my ignorance here. Is a podcast is listening to like somebody like motivational speaking?
I think a podcast is just anything. You can literally any, like you can talk about football, you can talk about soccer, you can talk about cameras.
And
I like motivational talking and stuff like
Naturally, like as you post your podcast out, your own audience will naturally gravitate to seeing what you post out.
Yeah.
that. How good is that? I own this place. I don't even know what they actually do.
Just take my money. No.
No, I'll back Dan on this because
absolutely,
this
it's
has
cracking.
been his dream.
He's done well. Awesome.
I've got a really good quote, like a really good quote I made up.
Yeah,
Does that have something to do with food?
just got to remember it. It sounds like you forgot it.
No, I got it.
Oh,
I got
say
it. Prevention is
Wisdom is prevention.
Wisdom is
guys.
prevention.
He forgot
Wisdom is prevention. I'll come up with that.
I
I'll come
told
up
him
with
that,
that.
hey.
Yeah, I'll come up with
it.
that.
Wisdom is prevention.
Wisdom is prevention,
It's my favorite.
and I
quote.
come up with that. Yeah,
Well done.
thank you.
And I shared it with him, and then now he tells everyone.
Tell us what it means.
I really like that,
Before we
yeah.
go back to Andrew,
Wisdom is prevention. So I read it on a book like way back, and I'm like, fuck. And I tried to understand it. It was actually a quote from Charlie Munger,
Who's Charlie Munger?
Warren Buffett's
Okay.
partner. So, like, he's like pretty much saying wisdom is prevention. Like, if you, like, everyone talks about, oh, this guy's so smart, this guy's so, what do you call it, whatever. But really, the guy just knows what not to do. Like, for example, no one knew how to set this up. And people would say, Daniel is like so smart. So, but he just knows, don't use that mic because it's shit. Don't use that camera because it's fucking rubbish. Use this, use that. It's just preventing what not to do. And that's why people are so, like, that's all it is. That's what it means.
You know, there's this guy. Who's that guy, Dan? That I listened to the blonde actor. Forgot his name.
Russell
No,
Crowe.
no, I know the whiskey guy.
That's the most
The
unborn
whiskey,
person I know in my
the
life.
wild turkey guy.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I was going to say him.
So he's
Hey, Linus.
he's talking a bit about himself, how you find yourself, and finding yourself is what you are not before you find out who you are, and that will lead to who you are. True?
Failed to plan.
Yeah. Is that similar to that?
Yes and yeah. I guess so. I mean, it's anything. It means anything, to be honest. Like,
But yeah.
half the time I don't even know what it means. This guy just fucking ran with it.
I just come up
smashes
with
it,
it.
doesn't
Yeah, I just come up with it.
Hey,
And
can
I'm
I?
like, yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, does it still work if I do this, Daniel? Because my neck's about to break.
Yeah, just talk. Move that.
Now
You move the mic a
Now
little.
you can move
Move
this.
the
You
mic
can
a
move
little
this
bit.
closer.
Because I'm doing this and I'm
No,
looking
no,
at
no,
Angel.
no.
You can
No,
move
no.
this closer, mate. You can.
Yeah,
you don't need to
you're
look
looking
at
at the
it.
people you're talking to, buddy.
Yeah, move
Yeah.
this way, mate. Move this way.
And move the mic a bit.
No, it's
Yep.
good. It's good. It's good. It's not
Yep.
the mic.
Okay.
My neck.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's perfect.
All right.
Yeah. So where was I up to?
Occupation.
Occupation.
Yeah, so real
but you're
estate-
not just a real estate agent. Like you've done everything.
Businessman.
Yeah. I've
Tell us.
actually-
Tell everyone a little bit about that.
All right. So I've had so real estate. So my father owns a bit of property in Parramatta, and I manage it. But I'm not a seller. I don't know how to sell property for the life of me.
Buy and hold, mate.
Fine. Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to get a listing. I couldn't even get a listing or sell the property.
The sales part.
Do you know why I can't get it? Because you have to say the little white lies. Is that true? Is it all real estate?
Nah,
I don't
we're
realise,
gonna
mate.
talk
You'll do whatever to get a listing. So would Jake.
I am straight to the point. No lying with me. Very, yeah.
Trust me, fair trading. I've never lied about that.
to jail.
But so I'm more like I'd say I don't want to put tickets on myself. More of a businessman than a realtor. Yeah, 'cause-
You're good at putting people together.
yeah. Putting
No, you know what you're good at? You're good at like doing something, like creating.
creating. Yeah, I can create, and I'll
Yeah.
have the ball sack.
So
to do
not the front end, more the back end.
Yeah,
And obviously fire extinguisher, conflicts happen. You just come in, kumbaya.
Yeah, 100%.
Calm down, guys. It's all right.
I've done that many times.
Yeah,
You've
no
both
workers.
seen that. Oh, all three of you've seen that me in action.
Yeah.
More so these two because
Tell us about
he
it.
couldn't last at the end with property.
No one could last with greatest agent in the
impossible.
world.
Is she
I
gonna
loved
li-
it
is she
there.
gonna hear this?
I
And
hope
then we
not.
just-
You know why
Probably
no
so.
one can last? Because no one can match her rate.
Mm.
She's so good at real estate that no one can just keep up. You know.
It's the ego thing, eh? Like, it's
know,
just, if
just-
you start
this
doing
is a-
good, nah.
Are we allowed to badmouth?
No, because what we'll do is we'll just bleep out her name when we put it out. Yeah.
Gonna know about.
She's gonna know
That's
exactly.
okay. That's perfectly fine as long as everybody else doesn't know. Then there's no defamation, right?
Beautiful.
I didn't say anything about so more of a businessman, I reckon I am. And I've tried everything. First I was following my father's dreams, and then I thought, I was sitting there with him for so long. I've had 4 real estate. Then I got into catering.
Tell us a bit about that.
Catering is the worst. It was the worst thing I ever did in my life.
I remember when you started that.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh, man, it's just every day something wrong.
So my dream was always to be an entrepreneur, have many businesses at once.
Yep.
And I wasn't making any money from it. But I achieved that goal.
Yeah.
But not making the money part.
You got the title,
So-
mate. You got the title.
So I bought this business, don't know anything about catering. I've never cooked a meal in my whole life. I don't even, I asked my mum and my wife to, just do any eggs. I can't even cook eggs, fry eggs. Can't you? Are you as bad as me?
Hey, no, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I do the Gordon Ramsay method.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah,
Just do
cooking,
scrambled.
cooking eggs.
Just scramble them.
Yeah, but you scramble it at low heat. in
Yeah,
the
low
pot-
heat, and
in
then
the
you
pot.
swirl it. And you swirl it.
Yeah.
And
And
bro, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It turns out real
never done-
creamy, and
Never done that. Never even cooked that.
I'll have to show you, mate.
In the
So-
wise words.
And I'm going to throw myself right under the bus here. My mum even used to cut my nails, and now I go to a beautician. I don't even do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a real delegator, man.
I'm a real delegate. We're
Delegate,
talking
yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, or lazy beep.
He doesn't even Google himself. He gets people to Google for him.
I've called Dan or Rob or whatever. Yeah.
Beautiful. Back to
So,
catering.
back to catering.
Yeah.
So, catering. Do you want to take over the show, Tahi? You want to?
I'm not at all.
I'm just joking. Catering. So I had this business, and I had no idea how to run it. Bought it with my sister. Biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. But I learned from that thing. So you learn from your mistake.
Learn from your
Wisdom is prevention.
Wisdom is prevention.
wisdom is prevention, guys. Come on.
Say it with me.
So what will you prevent now? Never start a catering business.
So I never started catering, and don't just go all blinders into a business that you don't even know. Like stick. I wouldn't mind going. Like, say for example, I don't know anything about this business. I've done it again. I did it again.
Wisdom did not prevent.
What
So I
made
haven't
you-
learned.
What made you get into the catering business?
That's why we love you,
No,
mate.
so we went to a business broker. Thank you, Terry. we went to a business broker, and there were several businesses for sale, and then
Went like this one.
yeah, kind of. But I wanted to go to my sister's strength, and I told her she was in clothing at the time, and then she was getting a divorce. Long story. Don't want to talk about him too
don't
much.
explain that.
Tell us about that.
I'm not going to. So the catering was what was I saying?
So how you got into
Business
Yeah.
broker.
So I went to the business broker, and I wanted to go to my sister's skill set, which was clothing. And then she said, "No, I don't want to do it because of the." She's been in it with her husband, and he still had the business running. And then I was just so keen to buy something and get into a business and start making money because my wife had just come from Ukraine, and I had nothing basically running. I had property, but nothing really running. So I just jumped in it, dived into it. Worst mistake of my life, but I learned from it. Main thing.
Beautiful.
So that's that.
After
and
catering.
After catering, wow, I don't want to tell you what I've done after catering. I've been, but I had the real estate. So I created another business with Henny Cora through Massey Archibald and.
Yep.
Are we going to bleep these names out? Then he's left. I don't know.
Fuck, someone bleep Daniel.
So it was a business where I created it through Property Results.
Bleep that out as well. No.
Fucking lot of bleeping.
After conversations, beep.
So it was through selling investment properties through a gentleman that you brought to the table. I won't bother mentioning his name, so we don't have to bleep it.
Beautiful.
That was your fine. So I put that Massey guy with the developer, and we were selling just investment properties, and it was the easy. It was the most money I've ever made. I've got to thank Taylor for that, actually.
Mate, this was a rolling chain, mate. I'm telling you.
yeah.
It was literally just coming in there, just like sign it off, boop, next one, sign it off, boop, next one.
But in that, I would always solve problems for Massey. Like he'd need a licensee or whatever problems he had, he'd ring me and I'd solve the problem. So it is an asset to have somebody like me there.
Is that still running?
No. So that's ended. And then I had time off. I had about 2 years of nothing going on.
Just training, mate. Look
Just training. Well, I was doing something else, but we won't go there. And then got into this. And now my father's retired, so I run the family business.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's wrap on to me. What's the other thing?
Recreation.
I love sports. I love training.
You know what was the most surprising thing ever for me? So one time we all went and played touch.
Yeah.
And mate, I was like, I'm gonna smoke Andrew. Like, bro, this guy has no. Anyway, I was surprised. Surprised.
Super competitive.
He actually is.
But anyone would smoke you, bro.
Bro, if I recall correctly, I threw Raymart the most cleanest cutout pass, and it went straight past him. It went, you were terrible at touch. You were terrible.
I'm not a football
You better
player.
be careful what you say. He's gonna fix you up.
I must admit, I'm not a football player.
Yeah, at all, mate. I've seen that.
But I love running on a treadmill. Can do the stepper and love tennis.
Yep.
I don't know if anyone.
Yeah, so I heard he's pretty good at tennis.
Yeah.
No, I'm very good.
You are?
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it.
You know what? I would not be surprised.
played-
After he played touch, like he was very coordinated.
Yeah.
He was on.
Fucking
He was
I
on.
think we played basketball as well, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
And he was actually still pretty good at that. Like sports, you actually,
Yeah.
You're on.
No,
You're on,
sports
mate.
is love sports.
Yeah.
And what's the last thing is there for?
What's your dreams, man? Like
Dreams.
that's the most
Here we
important
go.
one.
I want to hear this.
So
Where is
to have-
Mr. Weber in
Yeah,
10 years?
So my personal goals are to have I want a 6-pack abs
Yep.
and I'll be ripped.
Yep.
And I want to be a businessman. I'll be having 10 businesses at once,
Beautiful.
but with the right people.
Why 10 though?
10, just a number, just 10 or
Okay.
more.
We have a number as well for ours, and
You have, it's just 10. Like I want at least 10. Like go into partnerships with people and because I reckon I'm really good at picking. I don't have a talent per se, but I'm good at picking talent. Like Daniel's one. I picked Daniel. Even is really good
I
at
was going to
selling.
say her as well.
She was a good salesperson.
pick.
She can't run a business,
Correct.
and
Yep.
she's
You
Beep.
should have just. You know what you should have done? Just put her in her corner.
Yeah,
And
no,
she'd
but
be like,
she wouldn't
"Stay
allow it.
there."
She's control freak.
Yeah.
So I'm a control freak too. But then if somebody gets in there, I'll just walk away and it won't work.
She's
So-
destroyed so many good staff from that office. Yeah, if I was you, I'd be like, like what have I
Well,
done?
yeah,
yeah, they had $1
lost
million
that amount.
office.
Well, you
bro.
had
honestly.
we had us three.
Yeah, I know. Like
Well, they had $1 million, and we were in, bro.
three
That was
We were
talented
all
people.
like we're just all in there, bro. I've never been hungry, Ben. What was it? Like,
Yeah.
mate, I wanted to take over the world. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why.
know.
No why.
I want to get into all you guys on that. So am I done now? I've done the ledger.
What
So
is that your dreams? Like just
Yeah, I want to have 10. Yeah, I
10?
want to have 10,
Alright.
10 or more businesses.
what's your
because
time frame?
Within 5 years.
And what I'd
Yeah.
also love to do is like, would you know most of them?
The businesses?
Yeah.
No, I want to pick out talent. Yeah. So,
Oh,
all right.
yep,
so
yep.
this is one. I had no idea I'd be doing this.
I think this will work. It's a great,
Yeah,
I think
great
it
place.
might
this
not
will
work.
Yeah.
It's the future.
Wisdom is
Yeah.
prevention.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
If you think about it, the in thing right now is social media, and people are going to need a place to
Branding.
do their social media.
100%.
It's like
And-
the young ones coming up. Everything is just about being like that influencer.
Yeah.
I do have to say, but it's the best podcast room I've seen ever.
Yeah,
I've seen heaps of podcast rooms, guys. But
Can we
this is my
plug? Can we
favourite
do a
one.
plug?
Yeah, so let's do a plug. Yeah, 100%.
What's the podcast place called?
Mic'd up. And
Mike
and
Studios, man. Yeah.
And where
take off. Yeah,
the,
wow.
the bloody podcast guy took off. So
The hell, where's my wallet? It was in there. Look.
mic'd up, and where are we located? Parramatta,
Parramatta.
Hallwood,
Yeah,
Hallwood
One
Place.
Hallwood
Level
Place.
5.
level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
what's-
look, but who do they hit up if they want to inquire? Or
Yeah, Daniel.
He's
Daniel
gone
Hannah.
again.
Daniel, what's your number?
Yeah, wow. That's terrible producing, Dan. Oh, he can't hear. He can't hear because he doesn't have the
Sorry, I was just
Dan.
entertaining the studio audience out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
is there a
yeah.
studio
You've
audience?
actually
Oh, you already
you've got people out there.
customers
No, you got
coming
people
in.
out there watching you now. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Even better.
Seriously?
one.
Even better.
How?
One's enough.
A long story.
How? Do you have a TV out there?
Yeah, the TVs.
Yeah.
You know that we can watch live.
Can they
Yeah.
hear it?
Oh, wow.
Even better.
I didn't even do my hair this morning.
At least one person's going to be watching it.
It's a slow build. Slow build.
Yeah, 100%.
That's cool. I feel famous.
You know, the next business I wanted was, it doesn't, no particular order, was being a developer, but doing just small boutique projects. And you know how a developer goes, oh, they got this site, they want to fit 160 units. I want to fit less and do them.
Multiple times.
Yeah, no, I do a bigger unit and just be a different type of developer. I don't like copying people.
Like all the stuff in the richer areas, like
Yeah,
North
yeah,
Sydney,
yeah,
Lavender
yeah,
Bay,
yeah,
those
like
spots.
do 10 boutique. Yeah,
And there's a lot of those popping up.
yeah.
They're so nice.
Well, council's really getting a bit more lenient now. Like even on obviously the news point of view, there's a government who's actually pushing a lot more councils to push stuff getting approved quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because, mate,
because
we need
we're
developments.
at 150 to 200,000, like
And
what do you call it? Backed up.
yeah,
Like we
With
need
people.
we need
Yeah, they
homes.
yeah we need
We
to
need homes.
develop
But
that much.
You know what the funny thing is? Like the cost of building, like a lot of developers have gone out of the game now. So what do you reckon will happen with that?
I don't know. The Royal Commission needs to like ease off a little bit.
Yeah.
They need to
that's
just start
what
ticking stuff, mate.
fucks
Stamp
everything.
next one, bro. Stamp next one.
But then you gotta actually like, what about the quality of the
Quality
properties?
compliance as
Like,
well. That's
because there are a lot of dodgy, shonky builders out there.
non-compliant.
You
Non-compliant.
see it as well.
Shout out
with,
to non-com.
people, people that are renting. Instead of like one person renting one house, you know, they're just going in with their friends and stuff. So then there's like two people renting one house. Even people that own a house, you can legally rent out rooms now. Just
Yeah,
to
I
stop
do that.
the action.
Yeah,
There you go.
I rent out my garage. I rent out like 2 rooms.
So good, eh? Like it's honestly.
Bro, his
helps you
mum's
pay
a
the
straight
mortgage.
hustler from way back.
Oh, really?
So yeah, they were at Ray's house, and then he's like, "Bro, my mum's full got like 2 rooms rented out, and like she found tenants, and bro, they're paying they're paying good rent. Like, what are they paying?
Look, like it cancels out what I should be getting for my rent from my parents. So,
That's true.
You know, like
You're a good
I
man,
hook up
mate.
my parents, and like in return they like got the rent to what it should be paying.
Yeah, very good.
Makes sense.
Going back to my question, you know, so little secret, my father he used to develop when all the builders would not be around, like in this time, because obviously there's less competition. So that's what he used to do.
So it's worked out.
He's done well.
worked
But that
out.
was a different time, not giving out any development advice to anybody.
Yep.
Yeah,
TNCs.
back to me. Yeah, so all right, let's move on to Ray. Let's move on to Ray. So you got to go.
What do you want to know?
Well, you're the king of what was
Let's
the-
talk a bit about Agent Aid, mate. What's the
sure,
exciting
mate.
part
What's
about it? It's a new business that was started. I'd love to hear your fresh approach.
All right. So I got 2 partners, 3 actually.
Yeah. Why happened to the third one? Why'd you forget him?
Oh, he's not here. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. So one of my partners is actually Tahiwi. So tell us a little bit about Agent Aid.
So Agent Aid, all right. So virtually, what it is we niche for real estate agents in regards to sales admin from offshore virtual assistants. So we've pretty much teed up a course, put systems and procedures in place. They go through the course, we give them a certificate, and then from there we put a quiz down. After the quiz is complete, we give them a tick of approval, and then we funnel them down to pretty much look in their specialties into a real estate business.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to do with compliance or certificate.
Not compliance wise. So this is just more okay. You know how to do the job. So what we don't want to do, and what I've seen in the past when I had a virtual assistant was they kind of just plug it in, and you just have to kind of teach on the way.
And you
And
got to figure it out, and it takes ages.
like they just literally chuck them in the deep end and sink or swim. So our goal is to kind of just get rid of the headache of it all. Look, they're pre-trained. They know what to do. We'll still be there in the back end to help out. Just to make it again as seamless and smooth as
So
possible.
it's just in real estate.
In real estate.
Well,
Because that's what we know. You know what I
Correct,
mean? So
yeah.
that's why we're
okay,
training
but-
them.
Sorry. So do you do other businesses or just?
Well, I've been in the business for like 3 to 4 years now, and I've realized that this is not a scalable business unless you niche on one product and one ideal client. So in this situation, we're niching on one product, which
And
is a
that's real
virtual
estate.
assistant,
Tell-
Real
tell us-
estate sales.
and then the client is a real estate agent. So we work from the top down, which what is the actual workflow of the real estate agent? Then we figured out, all right, out of this workflow, what does the real estate agent need to do and what can they delegate off? And everything that we've figured out that they can delegate off, that's what we created the course out of. And then that's what we're teaching to hundreds of thousands of assistants from Philippines. I have the biggest community of Filipinos that want work in Australia remotely.
How many? How many's in the course?
107,000
Boom.
of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing that I think is scalable on this is value. So obviously they know real estate, they're going to be planned in there, but obviously we're going to sit down with the agents as well, with the directors, and understand their pain points, because no shoe fits the same foot.
Yeah.
You sit down with them, what are you struggling with, what do you need help with? And obviously that's where you tailor them towards that, instead of just going, look, mate, chuck them in the deep end. Like I had roughly about 3 to 4 VAs. Each one was good, one was bad, one was good, one was bad. So the tricky part was longevity
In the Philippines or
in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Well, a lot of agencies, this is like my favorite saying because it's actually so true.
Wisdom is prevention. No.
They'll literally go, yeah, you need a VA. They'll find you a VA and then they'll call it a day.
Yeah.
And then you're stuck.
They just part ways and you take care of
leave
it.
you.
They'll leave you to do whatever you need to do with the VA. They'll collect the monthly recurring revenue from the clip that they put on top,
Taken. Yeah.
and like that's it.
And then you
Like
start.
you're if it works, it works. If it doesn't, good luck.
I actually had a go at trying to get a VAV. Daniel was helping me with that. Not much luck. Long story. But
If it's not niche, it's hard. Man.
yeah.
So tell us about yesterday. You had a bit of so Raymond also runs his other business. Been doing it for about 3.5, 4 years now. And yesterday I tried calling him for about probably every hour, just saying, "Hey, mate,
Every
we
time
need
I looked
something."
at my phone,
Yeah.
Tahiwi,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck off.
Hey, look, how bad do you want it? Nah.
Yeah.
No, tell us about yesterday.
What do
Ray.
you like?
What
I
are
mean,
the
this
good
this
and bad
po-
points.
This
of running a
podcast
business?
is not about my agency, so I don't know. Like, do you want?
Oh, it's
do you
about
want to
anything.
hear it?
We'll
Anything
hear
and
about
everything.
it.
Just whatever. We're just having a convo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, honestly, I'm trying to focus on so many different businesses. Like, I've got my own agency, and then I'm starting this business with the boys.
Your own real estate agency.
No.
Oh, okay.
A virtual
Yeah,
assistant
so the
agency.
other- yep.
Yeah. And in that agency, we do so many different things. So that's what gave me the idea to like, oh, if you want to scale this, you need to do that. But anyways, these guys were calling me yesterday and just one after the other, literally fire after fire after fire.
Wow.
And I was stuck for like 3 hours in some meetings, 2 hours in this meeting, and then one person resigning in this meeting, and then this and that, and like, yeah, it was just chaotic.
And
And
he's
So
just
that's
you're just trying to hold it together.
yeah, I'm literally going, oh fuck. Like fuck, fuck, and then this at the same time, this cunt's calling me like fuck.
Oh,
it.
Bro, it's important, mate. Yeah, boop.
He just wanted
So,
to check in on
excuse
you.
my
How's your
French.
day?
Yeah, I just want to, bro, how's it going, man?
And then he's sending me videos of this guy laying in bed. I'm like,
yeah, mate,
"Bro."
can't believe
We
it.
lay in bed together, me and him, and
Good sleep.
But regardless, like,
Is it worth
it's
it?
given me the wisdom
To
to
prevent.
know what
Say-
not
say
to
it.
do
To what? Yeah.
and prevent myself from taking on all these other things. And I've told these boys as well because they're like coming up with ideas. Oh, we should do property management. We should do this. We should do that. And I'm like, no.
one day though, one day.
Yeah, one day, of course.
We will
But
scale.
But if you're not hitting $10 million revenue a year, there's no point of going anywhere else but that one specific person. Because the more you branch out, like say you want to do property management, what if a fire gets put out with arises with property management, you're gonna have to figure out how to deal with that and then neglect what you're doing with the real estate agents. But if it's just a real estate agent that you're focusing on and the fire comes up, you know how to put it out straight away. And you can teach account managers how to put it out easily as well. So like you can systemize that.
Well, I have no doubt with you three in this business are going to absolutely smash it because I've seen you, Ray. I had you at first. I worked with you first before these two guys, and I got the back end. I heard you were very talented. And
Oh, he's the creator. Yeah.
yeah,
Ooh.
he's very he's
Yeah.
the business.
Oh,
He's a
absolutely. Yeah.
business-
But that's not our. We say
yeah.
stick to our lanes.
Front
Yeah,
lines,
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So Ray's got a great business mind, and then these two guys.
He's the fire extinguisher.
yeah, he's similar to
Well, what we're creating is to not have to bring the fire extinguisher out.
Yeah.
Like just good
Runs
infrastructure
itself.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good process, good structure, and obviously me and Jake are there in the back end anyway.
Why did you choose these two? I know why, but why did you choose these two guys?
So
Or did they ask
Me
you?
and Kame up being friends for years.
Oh, so
actually
that's
used to have
another story. Yeah. So I'd love to know, how was your relationship?
Oh, how did you? What, did you know each other?
Oh, mate,
before
they
Cleo?
absolutely loved each other. No.
this is one of the fires I actually had to put out.
Oh, is that at the
My
property?
part of the story. or your side of the story?
No, I'll go with Ray's first.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Anyway,
Don't
so
worry about
like
Jake's.
this is what we were trying to take in so much business, and then this guy came along and goes, "Oh, I want a cold caller," and we're like, "Oh, fuck!" I really didn't like doing cold callers because then so much stuff arises. They have to hit these numbers and that, whatever. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. Like we're already doing it. Let's just do it as well. So we got a cold caller for him. Long story short, the fire arose, and then we couldn't put it out. And then he goes, "Fuck this."
Did
And
Jake
then-
pay you?
Exactly. And I'm like,
Ran off.
and then he ran off. And I'm like, to my operations manager, I'm like, "Oh, this guy owes us money. A lot of money." Not
It was like 10 grand, wasn't it? No.
it was like 10 grand. But
Where was this at? Where were you at?
I
Though?
was at Ray White, like working as a salesperson. And I was like, yeah, look, I'm by myself. I'd like a cold caller. And then I got these guys. T's obviously mates with him. And then I said to him, I said, I just want them to call in this suburb. And then like he starts sending me like these leads, like not even leads, like, oh, I've called this person, I've called that person. But fucking 8 suburbs that way. I'm like, bro, I didn't tell you to
Anyway,
fucking
Ray,
call
tell
it.
us a bit more. No.
Yeah, it just pissed me off. So then I'm like talking to him, having a Zoom call with him. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, it was our decision to make him call over there. I said, bro, I fucking hired him to do this area. Why are they? And then, yeah, I got the shit.
So that's out of neglect from our end, but because we're not niched, we can't handle everything. So this person just was like, oh, you know what? My agent's not responding because these guys are hopeless at responding. So they just started calling anywhere.
So what's the saying?
Wisdom is prevention.
Wisdom
mate.
is prevention.
So, anyways, what we're not doing is cold calling. We're just sticking to admin and social media. What the Filipinos are actually good at, like they're fucking really good at admin and social media. Like, just get them to do that around the real estate agent, and we'll be fine. And we can manage that whole process. There'll be no guesswork. No, oh, he's not replying. What should I do? Because we already have a system around. If he doesn't reply, do this, this, and this. Anyway, so Tahiwi wanted to start a business in this space, and I'm like, look, I already have an idea, because my idea was to niche anyway.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I can't do it on my own. Can I get Jake on board?
It was so
And
key when he heard
literally
my name.
word by word, he
Fuck
said.
off.
So I had to put out the fire, and I was like, "All right, guys," and then they just kissed on the lips.
Yeah, wow.
And then, that's how we met. So we're good now, I think.
I think he still wants
He's
to knock you out.
Jake's all right. He's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
Sleeps on the job sometimes, but
I think you've chosen two great salespeople. Like Tahiri, I'll use Tahiri first as an example. So when he started off with me, he was in you're an electrician.
so it's an electrician.
Electrician.
Yeah.
So listen to this, and this part should be bleeped because you're not allowed to do this. And that was at my old business. We hired Tahiri, so he's getting a full wage in electricity, being an electrician.
Tradesman.
Didn't have no idea about real estate, selling real estate. So I think he was making big money, I won't say the number. And then he comes into real estate and works commission only, and I think that takes a lot of balls
That's
and courage.
crazy.
And
Just roll the dice.
The
yeah,
good thing is, like, bro, you have to work. You know
that's
what I mean?
Just-
if you
just
don't
like-
work, you ain't eating.
Just like now,
It's
because
so motivating.
with our previous company, and we're obviously just saying, mate, we're not going to get anywhere if we, just kind of do this 1-2 days a week. So we sat
That's
down
why
with
we
him,
left.
gave him a gist, left amicably,
yeah.
gave him like listings, database that we had for 4 years, a lot of knocking.
But we want to go all in, 110% in this business.
Yeah, but going back to you, like for you to do that, I feel like that's amazing for you to.
Yeah.
And then
He's got big balls and a big belly.
and then the way
It's
he
not
was,
that big.
so he followed my business partner's structure, and he absolutely annihilated it, honestly. I don't know how long you were there, but he was doing that, and he got some amazing results. And then
and-
yeah,
Sorry to cut you off. That's on his own as well. Like not around other agents, like killing it. Like when you're part of like like Ray White and the office is all full of guns. You feed off that energy.
Yeah.
Like, this is all off their own.
Yeah. So as much as he makes fun of your kickboxing career,
It was actually honestly, it was pretty good. It was not that bad. It was not that
Hey,
bad.
Daniel,
I don't know why.
can you
Yeah.
can you put in the background Tahiwi versus Darwin Sagaret?
I must say, I was 18 years old fighting a grown man. But anyway,
once again, takes balls to go up and do
literally,
what he did.
I fought 2 weeks before that, won my pro debut. Obviously partying. I got a call a week out. I got up a weight class. And I fight a guy who was on like an 8 win streak or something. And then after that goes on like a 9 fight win streak.
I'll give it to you. I wouldn't fight Darwin.
Yeah, but it was just one of those things.
So why do you keep making fun of him?
Because
it's just
look at him.
Easy target.
Yeah, easy
Easy
target.
target.
But he's a real easy. I'll get his all.
Because he knows I'm a better fighter than him. So when it comes to that,
Well,
I'll
bro, when
talk
you don't have
smack.
to work and just train every day, of course.
Full-time sparking.
Yeah, no. So, but Tay, we followed the structure and absolutely killed it. And then you left, and then Jay came on the scene.
No, I hated him. I hated
Yeah,
him.
no. Well, but let's talk about Jake. What he did
I've
first,
You
and
upgraded him.
and then
You just upgraded.
so he's all had
You
an
remind me
argument.
of Tahiwi.
So Jake for the
He's
first,
actually look the same.
No.
yeah, no, very talented.
Why'd you just go quiet?
Hey?
Why'd you just go quiet?
I'm not gonna lie. Some open homes, like, are you Tahiwi? Bro, is that me? Bro, these guys.
there, bro.
Bro, I used to train in the PCYC when I fought him too.
How short's that guy? Wow.
Darwin's he knocks everyone out. That's why I was like, I would not fight
Bro,
this
look
guy.
how skinny. Look how I would literally have to go up a weight class.
Look at that
Can we skip to who he gets knocked out?
I didn't get knocked out. Bro. Is this honestly? This is probably like the. This is just the whole fight. This is the whole fight. That's it. You didn't even throw like the first part.
Oh, got
like,
elbowed in the head.
we were like
Look
striking.
at you, bro. You're fucking like,
Come on, bro.
Mum, come pick me up.
Bro, I couldn't get up. This guy was literally just cracking up.
oh, yeah. After this fight, he became an electrician.
Wow. Look at him.
Bro,
This is the whole
fight.
It's
It's the whole fight is just him wrestling me. Like, obviously, show the first bit where we're striking. That was probably better, but anyway.
You know, I'll give it to you, bro. I wouldn't fight him. Like,
Yeah.
he's the hardest hitter in Australian MMA, probably the world. I genuinely think he's the hardest hitter in the
Look at
world.
his thighs and look at that. Like, come on. What made you do that? Did you get paid big money for that?
Oh,
No, I didn't.
look at that, Andrew.
bro.
He's fucking gone.
Why'd you do
But
it?
Tahiwi's fighting back.
Come on, bro. Yeah, good on you.
Like, it's just obviously everyone wants to strike. It's more entertaining. And
Hey,
then,
hey, when he's swinging at you like that, what does it feel
I
like?
didn't really. I don't know. You don't really feel it at the time.
Oi.
Yeah, adrenaline. Yeah,
yeah. It's just like full adrenaline.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
going all right, bro.
Yeah, and then that was it. That's all the striking. And it's just
Kudos, bro. Like, that guy knocks everyone
And
out.
what happened at the end for him to win?
just decision.
You went all the way.
Yeah. I've never been knocked
So
out.
tell us, how long does it go for? Is it 3 minutes? each?
15 minutes, mate.
3 5-minute rounds.
Yep.
3 minutes, 5 rounds.
And I was actually 17 then, so I couldn't even go to the nightclubs after.
5 minutes, 3 rounds.
5 minutes. Oh wow! So you lasted.
Yeah, well, it's just wrestling, like it's wrestle. But anyway, yeah,
You want to forget
dude
about
punches. Yeah,
Yeah, you need to have one more.
I was gonna say, do you miss
yeah.
it? You miss it.
I'm actually gonna go back, 100%. Now that obviously I got not more time, but
You're in your prime, mate.
yeah, I don't have to sit in the lounge room with a black eye.
that? How old are you now? Tell you.
29 now.
Yeah. So is this you have to train up and then
Yeah, I'd
6
say
months?
probably like 4 months, something like that. But now it's obviously obviously I've done like established, so it's just like best in Australia now. There's no amateur and pro. Like
Yeah.
so you got to be ready.
Yeah.
No, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll jump in. Let's get it.
So So then we'll go into Jake until he put that on. So Jake was following in Tahiwi's footsteps coming into the business. I don't know why you he was doing really good.
I'm my own person.
But Jake, everybody was comparing you to him.
Bro,
But
fucking used to piss me
it
off.
took you
back
a little
then.
while to get your feet where we were working. I won't say the name so we don't have to bleep.
You know what?
But yeah, it took him a few months, and then he came back after Christmas, and then this guy came.
This guy,
blazing.
I was just about to go list the property, was booked in for a listing appointment.
Yeah.
And literally, I think it was like a day prior. I don't even know
2
how it
days,
worked.
3 days.
I think they just had a baby. And then so the baby was literally just crying. And like she's like, I'm so sorry, we've got to take him out. Like we've got to, he's not really well. I was like, okay, beautiful. I'll book it for Wednesday. This guy comes back like literally that after.
I knock on the
even-
door, pissing down rain. No one's there, so I start walking down the driveway. He pulls his car in. I'm like, okay. I'm just waiting there by his door. His daughter's in the car. He's like, oh, can I help you? I'm like, I'll get your kid out. Like, we'll talk after. And then gets the kid out, puts her inside, and he goes, how can I help? He goes, oh, you're one of those church people. And I was being a smart ass to be honest. I said, nah, even worse, I'm in real estate. And he goes, oh, what can I do for you? And then I gave him the spiel. He goes, yeah, we are selling. Me and
No, he was selling?
nah, just cold.
And I was literally booked out like a day before. A day
Knocked
before.
on the door,
They're
next
like,
day
yeah,
meeting-
mate, happy
yeah.
to appoint you. Like, I was in the bag.
But
So
you
I'm
were
like,
at the other place.
No, that was the same place.
No, but you were at the other real.
Yeah, Ray
Yeah,
White.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, in the bag. In the bag. And then this guy just swoops. I don't even know
knocked
how
on
it
it,
happened.
went
Let
in the
him
next day,
finish
got
his
the
story.
signature, and then and actually left property results before we got paid. So I got there, he's like, bro, you fucking dog cunt. And I'm like, I didn't even get paid for it either. Fuck.
Yeah.
Old mate took all the money.
There you go. So
Dan, you're gonna have to bleep the shit out of this.
That's why I said old mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but these are saying like they're going full on in it, so we're gonna have to bleep.
T, twist your mic up a bit.
Twist it
Up a bit.
Twist it.
like that.
Up.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, that's
How's that?
better.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Ray, so other thing I wanted to talk to you about was the Coogee up the stairs run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know more about that.
Test your mind, mate.
where
Test your
men
mind.
separate from the boys and the boys
Really?
become
Is
men.
it that bad?
Bro, I'm pretty good at pain, man. And, bro, my legs were shaking.
Wow.
Shaking.
How long ago did you do it?
Probably about a year ago now. Yeah.
He did one with me and never came back.
Nah, because we were doing 75 hard, right? And like this guy practiced his endurance before
75 what?
hard.
Oh, you did it as well?
Yeah.
That's the one, yeah. So we
What's
were,
75
Hey,
hard?
how
so 75 hard is 2 workouts per day. 4 liters of water, read 10 pages of a book. One workout needs to be outside. A progress photo,
And
And
you
a
have
clean
to
diet.
you have to diet properly
clean diet,
and no alcohol either.
Why is it called 75?
because it's
You do it for
hard.
75 days.
And it's hard.
Half 75.
Hard, very hard.
What do you have to do? Read 10 pages of a book.
Yep, and
Yeah.
train twice a day, 45 minutes. 4 liters of water, no alcohol, clean meal, progress photo, and 10 pages of a book.
Is this for the Coogee run or for the training of the
No, it's just a
MMA?
challenge.
Just a
it's a
challenge.
I don't know why you mentioned that, but anyways.
Yeah, so we done 75 hard. And anyway, I mentioned that because I done the run, and then the next day I was dead.
Yeah.
And obviously you still had to work out twice.
But did you do the 75
Yeah.
leading up to that?
Yeah.
So you're fit.
No. So I done the Coogee stairs on 75 hard.
This guy apparently did it.
Ray might do it again, mate.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, it was incredibly hard. And next day you still have to work out twice, and mate, my legs
Wow.
were jelly. That was very hard.
Well, I'm looking forward to doing it. Are we doing this Sunday?
Yeah. I would have done it even if the rain was.
Well, I didn't really want to go into something like that and it's pissing down rain. Yeah, so we'll do it this Sunday.
It's
Ray
anyways.
Goggins, mate. Ray Goggins.
Nah, it's honestly you do it once.
Yeah.
The first time is always the hardest because when you're running up, you're like, oh my gosh, like when does this stop?
It's like the halfway point, eh?
Yeah.
That's mentally driven.
And then you run up and then you're like, fuck, I gotta do 5 more of these.
5 more of the steps.
Do you know? Do you want to know what was the most the draining thing for me?
Yeah.
There was this lady, and anyway, she lapped me.
She was probably old as well.
Yeah, like she was
Game over.
probably in like her 50s.
All right. The
And
biggest question for me, I want to know, how long does it take?
That's
to
my
do-
question too.
Yeah.
It takes about 30 minutes. I'd say 30 minutes, but then we go sprint after it.
All right. So you're doing the 30 minutes. So it's a step. Can you get a picture of it on the screen?
Oh, mate. Just get the pyramids of Egypt.
You know what's funny?
What am I looking? What am I looking up?
The pyramids of Egypt, it's the same thing.
I go.
The Coogee
Stairs.
Bay. Coogee.
It's called Coogee South Coogee Stairs.
Puts it on, it's just hell.
I was going religiously every Sunday. Yeah, and everyone would message me, "Oh, can I come? Can I come?"
You know how it is.
People would
They
come.
can't just go.
You're
on
gonna
their
do
own.
these stairs.
Yeah, no, people came and that's it. Like that one and,
one
done,
and done.
every single time.
Yeah. Well,
I'm keen to tackle it, but I wouldn't even get up the 2-3
Nah,
stairs.
don't go there, Jake.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's it,
Right.
bro. That's what I
so
said.
somebody was taking over your old
So
lady.
every Sunday.
Yeah, she was like, I'd say at least 55, 56, like retired, 100%. Like she wasn't working anymore. And mate, lapped me. And that.
Oh wow! Oh, look at that picture.
No, that's
No,
not
that's
it.
not it.
Oh.
But do you see how it's the very photo? See how it's that? See that one there? How it's
Yeah.
like that looks like the end. That's
Yeah.
halfway. That's halfway.
Yeah. Well,
So if you look all the way up there, see how it looks done? That's halfway. And you, bro, oh my god,
It-
that one right there.
Honestly, it doesn't look that hard.
That doesn't look as hard as it actually is. Like
Yeah,
that.
well, when you're
yeah.
there, I'm sure it's.
And like I've done the sand dunes at Cronulla, and mate, that like Cronulla sand dunes, mate, was just like
Easy.
a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Walk in the park, mate.
So you're running like you do, obviously.
Jog it.
Yeah, you jog
You
it.
jog it.
And then he makes you lead sometimes too, mate. So you gotta,
Yeah,
lead.
like everyone
front.
leads,
Lead the
and you gotta know, you gotta understand that everyone's behind you.
Oh, fucking.
So
fuck.
so like if you walk, everyone else.
Why?
Walks.
How many other people are doing it?
Usually we go when I was doing it before. There would be like 4 of us, 5 of us, and everyone would have their own turn leading.
Can you please tag him as Ray Goggins?
It's not that big. It's just a fucking stairs.
Do you want to do a Saturday morning?
No, I have sparring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do it as like a active recovery.
Yeah.
Mm.
Guess what? I'm going to do a Saturday on my own and then do a Sunday with him so I don't look like a fucking idiot in front of him.
Nah, you'll get cooked.
Yeah.
Your
Okay,
leg-
what?
The first time you do it, your legs will cook the next day.
It was supposed to, yeah. It was
But
shaking.
I'm running for 1 hour on a treadmill. Oh, actually, I'm not joking around. I got a calf injury, so I don't know how I'm going to go this Sunday.
I have a feeling you'll be all right.
Yeah, no, I've got like a calf. But I still did steps, 120 floors this morning, and
I reckon I'd struggle. Like I'm.
100%.
You know
train
what?
every
Let's all
day,
go on Sunday.
yeah, what am I? The four of us do
Let's
it.
all do it.
early in the morning before the sun.
Yeah.
What time?
Well, whatever
Bro,
time you
that's-
guys want.
honestly, I'm gonna be a realist right now, man. Let me walk before I run,
No, just fucking do it. Fucking.
bro. I will not be. I'm a realist, mate.
You know what? You know what? I was actually like when we were up and running, I was gonna make us all do like some type of.
Oh, we'll do a fitness challenge. 100%.
Yeah,
Fitness
you know
challenge.
what? Like for me, like
Oh, that's
doing
right.
bus-
I'm. Oops, sorry,
Yeah.
Andrew. No, carry on.
No, so for me, like doing business, and you got to be training early in the morning, and so you get the mind focused.
It's
It's
the
not
big-
even
it's the
fitness. It's more
best thing.
mindset.
Yeah,
it's more mindset.
mindset.
Like 75 hard, man. I was firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning routine's good, eh? You know what's good? The bowl of ice, water, straight in, and then cold shower.
So what's
I
that?
did
Is
it
that
heaps
a,
of times. Only one.
who's ever tried a what's his name? Ice bath.
Yeah,
Is that
100%.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
But you just do it in the morning, like at home. Just dunk it
It's,
in.
This guy does a
Um,
face bath.
It's what
Yeah.
face
He
bath.
just puts his face in the ice.
That's like
5
that's
o'clock,
a
6
walk
o'clock.
before you run. That's a perfect example.
Yeah, I reckon I'll be able to handle it. No problem. Ice bath. But I'm going to do that. There's one in Parramatta now.
Oh, but not that bad. They're all right.
You should open one up.
That should be the next thing.
Just do it first. Do it first.
Yeah, try it out. Yeah. But
Andrew's Recovery Center.
They're just sitting in an ice bath in the podcast room. Come on, man.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
business idea.
Yes.
All I heard is cha-ching.
yeah, then you'll really be talking and saying,
Oh, you can't
Yeah.
talk. I'm in there like
"Oh, is it that bad?"
Yeah, you shake
mental.
a bit.
Very
Yeah,
mental.
my brother and I are going to do it together.
You want to get you want to get out as soon as you get in.
Yeah.
But don't do it straight after you worked out because it's not fitness advice, by the way. But you're supposed to let your muscles recover, or else when you do obviously workouts, your muscles expand, and then when
Yeah.
you go into ice, it pretty much like
So what you do in the other after you've done the gym or whatever?
virtually
Like
so.
after you train, don't have a cold shower. Always hot.
Always hot.
Mm.
All right.
So not
Before
supposed
you
to-
train, cold,
yeah.
perfect.
Not supposed
Yeah.
to do it like straight after your workout because obviously
Like
you've just
the worst
ripped
thing.
you've ripped your muscles, and then obviously you
But don't tennis play like I know from tennis because I watch tennis. They go into an ice bath after the game after playing tennis.
when
recovery, but they're not kind of training.
When I was in like MMA, and I always used to get injuries, it was always put heat packs on, never ice packs, because it actually never recovered you. That makes sense.
Also, ice the heat's better.
Much better, yeah, to recover.
I was doing it for like 3 months, and then like I'd train and then have a cold shower, thinking, "Oh, this is good for you." And,
It
like,
was
I told
not.
this
It
guy,
was the
good.
same
he's like, "Bro,
size.
you're the
same
yeah."
Yeah, I was
Who
looking. I'm like,
who
bro,
said
you
that?
train every day. How do you
This
look the
guy
same?
was doing fitness coaching for a bit. One of my mates, he's just like, "Bro, that is like the worst thing you could do after you train. Before you train, the best.
Oh,
Like,
so
cold shower, gym gear on, train, but then hot shower after."
I need a bit of advice. So I got a calf injury now, like little one. But so do I put heat on it or
Well,
cold?
I
So I
think
did it yesterday.
You'd probably say heat more so. Like
Heat.
I'll tell you like the science behind it. All it is trying to create blood flow to the injury. So what heat does is it creates blood flow. What massage does is it creates blood flow. That's the whole point. So even movement, if you keep moving your calf, you'll create blood flow.
wisdom is prevention.
So what do you tell me to do in layman's terms?
Sauna.
Yeah.
Sauna would
Like even
Sauna
like
would recover.
light rubbing like that.
Oh, like a massage.
Yeah.
Go to the right
The
place.
only thing that the only thing that ice does is it reduces the swelling. But
Yeah.
also I think it does create blood flow as well. But blood flow is what heals.
How hard is it to manage the body? Like it's a full-time freaking job, isn't it?
Mate,
Back sore, shoulders.
Mate, when I was like 20, I'd say 2021, we used to literally go out the night before sparring. I'm talking like 3, 4 in the morning, and then wake up around 7, 8, have some breakfast, clear as day, and then go sparring. And you were on. Like you had a great sparring session.
Now
Yeah,
what,
can't-
bro? Now what?
Man, man, I'm still feeling it from Anzac Day.
From that
And
walk
I-
up the stairs to the station.
Oh, that was a week ago, but I feel that as well.
we had Anzac Day and then my mate's wedding the next day.
Yeah.
And we woke up pretty early for the wedding. He was a Grinch, bro. He was so hey, cheer up, bro. Fuck, don't touch me. Relax. Oh, so
I can't handle it. I can't handle it. So I've realized just don't drink alcohol. And, yeah.
Yeah, but what about even like,
So I've been clean for ages, 2 days.
what about like even face creams and just all that stuff? You got to buy stuff, isn't it? Like full-time job, isn't it? Like
Well, it's more diet. Diet is
no,
literally
I'm just talking
70%.
about the whole body. That's like in general,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Like you got to. Yeah, I never used to do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
my worst is my back. Like just being a tradie for like 4 years when I wasn't ready for it.
Were you a
And
tradie?
Is a labourer.
I was a carpenter for like 3 years. I was a labourer.
Who's old out of you two?
Me for a year. By a year. Yeah.
I thought Jake was like 19.
He looks it.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So you're his understudy, like kind of thing, is it?
Virtually so.
Apprentice, yeah. I was like,
You remind me of Tahiwi.
28.
Yeah, it's cool. And the last question I've got for all of you: how long till this business kicks off and starts kicking? Because you've already started.
Yeah,
So
you
how-
can
how
answer
do you-
for that.
How do you amalgamate it together when you're already starting? Is it like
It's
So
a completely
I've-
different entity.
completely different than the one you're doing together? Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with my one. The only thing that it has to do is
So you're going to be kicking goals, smashing, making money while these guys starting off like.
no, I'm actually slowing that business down.
Why you're not making money out of it, or
No, it's a recurring revenue business. So even if I'm not around, as long as someone's there,
so you don't stop it, you just let it keep
yeah,
running.
just let it run on its own. That's the
But-
beauty of this business. But you need to get it right.
It's like a rent roll, like kind of thing.
Correct.
Honestly,
yeah.
Like a trail with what's his name?
Yeah, but instead of
finance.
like $15, $60 a month, it's like $1,000 to $2,000 a month.
Beep this, Andrew.
Wow, that's fine.
Yeah, beep.
So our goal is, I said it. I don't know. I hope no one even watches this. Like, what if Wingman or something watches this?
No one's going to watch it.
Yeah,
First
you
time,
beep
yeah.
that as well. Beep wingman.
Beep, beep Wingman. Actually. Anyways,
Yeah.
so our goal is to grow. What do you call it? Grow
100.
sideways like that, and then once we have 100 clients, we're going to release a program that allows our clients to bring their friends in, and they get a cut of the monthly recurring revenue.
And is that with them? That business?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then that will grow from that way up like that, and that's how we'll hit 500
Guess
clients.
what? My next question is: how can I get involved in this now?
I
This
don't
will be
know.
one of the 10 businesses.
It could be.
Could be.
Help us with the podcast.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll work something out. We'll have to
Wait.
talk after the program, not
Yeah.
during it.
With like the referral program, like because we've had a couple of people who are like, oh, let's well, how can we get involved? But like the program is already really good, because if you take 5%, let's say we charge $2,500 a month, yeah, 5% of that is $125,
Okay.
right?
Recurring.
So if you recurring revenue every month without question, all you had to do was just pass us your friend that would need this product.
Wow.
So if you referred us, I'm not saying you in particular, but
Yeah.
someone in general referred us 20 people, 20 times 125.
$2.5 grand?
Yeah. That's 500.
that.
Yeah.
One-
no.
Yeah,
one-
2.5 grand.
2.5 grand.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 grand.
500 times 2,000.
20 times 125.
Yeah,
So
right.
125 times 5 is 500.
Then you got a calculator, bro?
Yeah, it's 2 grand.
2 grand. Yep, absolutely.
$2,000 a month?
$2 grand?
Nah.
I'm not calculating nothing.
No, I got
Yeah, no, I got
These
my,
are the
I got
maths,
my thing.
people.
So
Yeah.
let's say your first 125 times 20, $2.5 grand.
2.5
I told you, you're right, bro. I
man.
told you.
See, they gaslit you.
Yeah.
So 40 clients alone is $5 grand, like every month without question.
Wow.
Like that's retirement money that you can actually just not work anymore.
Yeah.
100%.
For me, it's like if you're, let's say you're an agent yourself, you're doing this as a side business to help us because you're getting 10 clients, you're getting 2.5 grand just for doing nothing after that. You get what I mean? For the rest of since we're open.
It's not like that business. What was that business where you introduce somebody to it? What was that called?
How everyone a pyramid scheme.
Pyramid scheme.
Nah,
no. But what was that thing? It was called for the face cream. I know.
Oh, Nutrimatics.
Yeah.
Nutrimatics, yeah.
No, not that. Not that.
Yeah.
No,
But
this
the-
is real value and
It's
and,
actually
and
a
real
good
recurring
product.
revenue for partners.
Don't bring our viewers and get them into this business and some dodgy business, please.
No, it's
I'm just joking.
it's a great product. It really is. Obviously, we've took time. We've studied the competition. What's the nooks? What's the grannies? What do our clients need? Because that's the main thing. It's
And-
what
and
they need.
We were in the industry. We had our own virtual
know.
assistants. We know what they want.
I'd
so-
back you three blindly. I'd go into a business straight away. Like I'm hearing about it. And
Well,
We'll go on the catering next.
the
No.
the thing with this is like I've gone through the shit for like 4 years and I know exactly what will work and what won't.
yeah,
And we've
and-
just come in and taken the
Yeah.
grace. Like, yeah.
And something I never liked doing was sales. Not
Yeah.
because I couldn't do it, but I just like every time I was in it, I'm like, oh, I'm wasting my time. Like I wanted to
in that
Correct.
particular business
big
or like,
business.
in business in general.
yeah, because I
You just
noticed
have that
in real
common,
estate.
man, yeah.
Like even like his product,
Yeah.
even before we were on board, like was amazing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've gone with a few other companies and trialed it out, and obviously we used his, and it's just tenfold. It's just managing. The whole system was just seamless, and I was like, man, if we could really put something into it, it could really, really turn out well.
So now these two guys, all they want to do is sell. And I'm like, look, like I'll create the infrastructure, the business. You guys grow it. We'll get something like very, very profitable in like 3 months.
Wow.
So
We were working Tuesday. We did a whole day, and I reckon we've got like 3 clients each just on
in
one
day.
Yeah.
Wow.
because like we just know the pain points of it all. Like we're talking about it. I'm like, man, I get it. Like after 25, 30 sales, man, you need the back end or you're pulling your hair out.
Yeah.
Like it's a
A
full
no-brainer to not have this product.
It's changing, and literally half the people we spoke to, they're like, "Man, look, we've got something. They're the best thing in the world." So they're reinforcing the decision.
I've got a client for you, but I don't know if you're going to like him. Your ex boss.
Beep.
She needs a back end. Yeah,
Yeah.
she'd be really.
Just tell her $4,000 a month.
We're gonna charge double to it.
Oh my god.
it's also direct. Like
But you know what's funny, Andrew?
Yeah.
Like when I told these guys about it, and I was like, all right, if you want to do it, we do it this way. They come back to me, yeah, mate, we're resigning.
Well, I mean, they're like, yeah, we're doing it. We told him, he's like, did you just quit your job? Like, fuck,
I was
shit,
like,
bro.
whoa.
Bro, we're burning the boats, bro.
like we're working for an agency doing like 1,000 sales, like a very strong, a great team. Could never say one bad thing.
Yeah.
But again, my reasoning, all my family's in Queensland. I'm stuck in that little nook. Like I'm stuck in my area. I can't leave that area. If I leave that area,
You lose momentum.
You lose momentum, you lose money.
Yeah.
And it's just a never-ending cycle. And I was like, man, I need to go back and like, all right. So I moved here when my sister was grade 2. She's nearly finished high school. Like I missed it all. And I'm like, I'm not.
So
I'm
what
not
you're
doing
saying,
this
so you
anymore.
need like you have this business so you can go out.
The,
Well,
the, the
go back
beauty
and
of this,
forth. It's virtual.
The beauty of this business is you have the freedom to work anywhere you want. It's remote. I was working in Hawaii, and this guy was messaging me. He's like, "Bro, are you working right now?" I'm like, "Yeah." My missus wanted to go on a holiday, but I had to keep working. So fuck,
like you're not-
you can go there.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
not swapping
Yeah.
hours for money.
Correct.
You just
Yeah.
you do this, and then you're getting paid whatever you're doing in the background.
How good's that?
Freedom.
It's a freedom business, and I think it's going to be the next big thing aside with AI. Like AIs and VAs are going to be hand in hand the future of staffing in businesses.
I actually wanted to invest in shares or whatever in that AI. So I know that's going places anyway as well.
Absolutely.
What,
It's-
what do you guys know about AI? Like to invest in?
That's Ray's Avenue.
I'm
Um,
a nerd in AI.
yeah,
Are
we,
you? Yeah. So is young Dan.
we just sit over on the side of the table, you know. Yeah. But this works really well, sweet man.
Sweet, I quit my job.
I believe it. These
He
things-
scared me when he said, like, why did you just quit? I was like, fuck, we probably shouldn't have. But
Yeah, I
it's
was
pretty
like-
much up and running.
Like Like I just talked to them about it, and they're like, "Yeah, we quit." And I'm like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?"
I'd easily believe Tahiwi would do it because he did it while he was fucking.
But I'm good. I'm good with their boss actually. I don't know if we can mention the name, but Peter,
Yeah,
he's the best
He is
person to work with
The best man.
ever. And I was like, bro, Peter's one of my clients. Like he's gonna think that I poached you. And then they're like, nah. I'm like, oh, all right.
We
We have
told
our
him our
reasonings.
reasons,
It's
yeah.
not just like, oh, look, we decided we wanted to quit to go somewhere else or anything like that. Like, my reasoning is my family. Obviously, everyone's in Queensland. I'm in Sydney. I'm in this little area, and I can't leave. That was the only reason.
When you leave, you come back and you've lost 2 listings.
Yeah, literally, I went to Bali. I went, mate,
That was the best.
oh, I went to Bali for not even 2 weeks.
He left his fire extinguisher
Yeah,
at home.
so yeah, mate, I give Jake my phone. He's getting hammered with phones. Oh, I've lost the listing. I've lost the listing. Oh, I'm sorry,
Where's,
I've gone
where's
someone
his
else. Yeah, bro, I come back. I lost like 5 listings.
Wow.
Yeah, like, bro. I couldn't believe it. Like, I appraised this lady literally right before I went on holidays. Very nice home, nice lady. And mate, like, cracker appraisal, smashed it. And she's like, all right, sweet. We'll call you in the coming days. And yeah, I just obviously you did the follow up. Hey, just I was at home yesterday, just following up in regards to how we went. Was there any other questions I can help with?
Yeah.
And obviously saying, yeah, look, everything was fine, but you don't do the follow up. So the follow up, that's obviously 10% off potentially getting the listing.
Yeah.
You didn't send across an email again, or you haven't texted her, hey, these are some recent sales. So the more you're less in contact, it's like 100%, 90%, 80%, and by the end of it, it was like 40% getting it. And
Plot twist: Jake took your listing.
No,
Yeah.
she tried calling me and I just hung up on it.
thought so. Nah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
annoying.
but, yeah, probably we're wrapping up now, but you know what's so amazing? How 4 of us have come together
Come back
and
together. How long
Yeah.
has it been? Like since?
yeah, how long?
Let's
since
say-
we
I'd
did-
say we haven't seen you in about that touch game when Raymart was the best on the field.
Yeah, no, it's been a
I
good
think
2 years,
so,
hasn't
yeah.
it? And then
Before
you guys
that-
called. This guy, didn't call, emailed me because I changed my number.
Oh, chased his email. Up.
Yeah, and then the day that we started this podcast. So if that's not a sign that it's meant to be,
It's God's work, man.
Yeah,
God,
100%.
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Wisdom is perfect.
Hey,
You know
I'll
what I'd
t-
love
I'll
to
tell
do?
you something, yeah.
Even if we have to pay, let's do an Agent A podcast quickly to get our brand out.
Yeah.
Like, we should do another one and pay for it.
I'll tell you something, Andrew.
Yeah.
Like, so when we were like mapping out the business, these guys are like, man, we need an office. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I've never worked from an office. So, and they're like, let's try call Andrew.
It was like
And
I
Andrew
remember.
didn't have a number, so they had to get him through email.
It's like the number disconnected. I
Yeah.
was like,
yeah.
So we're just calling everyone and got an email address.
Definitely meant to be.
Mm.
I was thinking about that the other day. All right, guys, thanks for coming. It was amazing for you to come out on the show, but we're going to be doing one again next week.
Yep.
100%.
Thanks for having us,
And
Andrew.
thanks for 100%. Thank you for
Pleasure.
coming. And
Thanks for having us. Shout out to 411 Podcast.
yeah, can
Marked Up Studios, One Hallwood Place, Parramatta.
we go off with that music and
Yes,
sing
sir.
along? And bounce?
You want to go off?
Yes,
All
we
right.
wanna
Yeah.
go
Hold
off
on.
to it.
All right.
Well, not off, but we want to
Go
lead
off, bro. Go off.
Yeah,
It's the 411. It's the 411.
I like Jake's moves.
Here we go.
Oh,
Sipping
wow.
on the podcast right now. 411, baby. We hit the. Oh.
That's the outro.
Fucking cool.